Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. This reading will cover Donald Dump's November 27th through the 29th. And I'm just going to draw the cards all at once, lay them out all at once and see what we get. Okay, so with the Lenormand, with, hold on, let me grab the box, this little deck here, Maybe Lenormand. We are going to find out, okay, the forces in motion, his challenges for these 3 days, what he's going to be doing these 3 days, whether or not he'll be successful, and his future. Okay. And then with the tarot, we'll do the same thing. So forces in motion, his challenges, what he's doing, whether or not he'll be successful, and his future. Okay, so let me get everything in frame. So we have the Moon reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, the Emperor, yikes, the the Five of Pentacles for successful or not. Oh, the answer is not. Okay, and then his future with the Ten of Pentacles. All right. Okay, so layering the Lenormand, we have the Dueling card along with the clouds. And for his challenges, we have the lilies along with the metal. Okay, and then for the Emperor card, for what he's doing, we have the mountain along with the lady. Well, as far as the lady goes in the Lenormand, that would be his lady, so that's Melania. So he's trying to block her somehow. Okay, and then, excuse me, success or not, we have the Moon along with the broken mirror. Wow. Okay. And then as far as, I hope I can get these to fit. Well, let's just go this way. Actually, you can still see everything if we do it like this. Okay, and then with the future cards we have the key and the ship. Interesting. Okay, so diving into with the Moon reversed as being the forces in motion, well, dude's in a whole lot of fear. You know, that it's not an easy card even if it's straight up. You know, for one of us, if it were straight up, if we had this card straight up, it's, you know, it's ruled by Pisces, and it's all about opening up to all the pure potentiality in the future, and there's no need to be afraid, as long as you're working hard to uncover, to make aware of any unconscious, you know, self-sabotage that you could have going on, and all the other ways to get you to the, you know, the path to see the little the pathway going between the two gates. And that can very much have to do with, you know, honoring your unique path in life, which is to make everything that was unconscious conscious. Now we also have a wise unconscious as well, but as far as it goes, you know, on the level of the human being, it's about becoming aware of all of our little, you know, self-defeating ways and our false beliefs, and the lobster down there, you know, tells us, oh, it's been going on forever, you know, but you got to dive deep. I mean, they're bottom feeders. Well, when the Moon is reversed, that brings in the element of some really deep fears, and whether we overcome them or not, like I said, it has to do with, we're willing to dive into that, all those unconscious ways. As far as it being like what's really going on in his life, I think he's kind of chilling out, honestly. Straight up, it can have a hidden agenda. But I think by now, like we all know his hidden agenda. So anyway, let's go here. I forgot. So if it's a hidden agenda, the battle with COVID, the battle for all the, nefarious, all the subterfuge, all the plans that he has had to defeat Biden, by now, maybe he's finally waking up to the fact that, well, now of course his son has COVID. Maybe he's waking up to the fact that was the real battle all along that he should have been waging against, was COVID-19, and because he never did that, of course, is the main reason he lost the election. Because it's usually pretty hard for an incumbent to lose the second time. Well, he did. He's a one-term impeached president, which we should have laws that an impeached president should never get to run again, especially when they've been helped, into their position by Russia and Russian oligarchs, and all the GOP enablers who are also bought and paid for by Putin. So all this is, the forces in motion, all this is going to cut through the clouds. That's what's really going on in his life, is he needs to cut through his own darkness. And this is, the clouds is, when it comes to like checking into somebody's character, like if you want to do a character reading on somebody and you get this card, it shows that they're confused, and it shows that they may be very depressed and sad. So he might be battling his depression, which, has to be way down there. He's, he's always just shoved everything down. So is he accessing that or not this day? I doubt it. Okay, so his challenge is, of course, to his long-term honor. And with the Ace of Cups reversed, it's all about, it's ruled by all the water signs. When it's reversed, it has to do with repressing the emotions. So these cards go together really well, these two tarot cards. And maybe, he'll go down in history as being like the guy that belonged to some club of grifters and, the mob and the money and all about that. And if you add these two cards together, that's his Alzheimer's. I mean, these three cards here, actually, all these 6 cards down here, they have a lot of influence on the rest. So, here he is, an older guy, and he's never been anything except, Don the Con, and that's his reputation. And I think that's, he's trying to push that down. He's trying to repress from that. But, he's getting towards the end of his life, and he needs to wake up soon if he's going to get anywhere. But so far, it looks like he's gotten nowhere. So that's what's going on. What he's doing, of course, with the Emperor, he's trying to be in charge. He's trying to be the dictator, the tyrant. And he's also blocking Melania somehow. So maybe there's some obstacle to her in what he's doing. Probably it's just that he's sabotaging his relationship with her, because he's not able to go out on the campaign trail and do the rallies, and, well, he's probably doing whatever he can, but for him to kind of, like his means of like self-regulation, which really are very handicapped, he needs to get out and get lots of attention. So all of his unmet real needs from childhood that he hasn't healed yet, I'm sure he's projecting onto her, and maybe she's blocking him. There could be that, you know, or he's, yeah. What a sick, twisted relationship, man. That's what happens when it's all about the money. Okay, so successful or not in these few days? I'm for sure not, because this is being shut out in the cold. This is the card of debt, bankruptcy. The Five of Pentacles is, you know, at the least some type of struggle, but it's definitely being rejected. It's definitely a breakup, possibly. It's definitely some kind of change, and it could be a breakup. So it could be like the last days with Melania, or I don't know if she'll stick with him or not. Maybe she's trying to renegotiate. I don't know. I did a reading on them a long time ago, and I don't even want to go there again. It's just, they're both sick. So, but successful or not, well, no, because of all his emotional reactiveness, and he has literally shattered his future. Success, on this level of success, his dreams are broken. His dreams are broken. Okay, and then his future, well, with the five, what am I saying? The 10 of Pentacles, this has to do with his, you know, generational wealth. This has to do with the wealth that he received from his father and grandfather before him, which I think the grandfather left the father something like $300,000, which is quite a bit in our, you know, time. Or, you know, it was at the time. But anyway, so there's that. But so his future, the wealth of the Trump crime family in the future is completely connected and tied to a foreign country, to Russia, to maybe even MBS, to some type of foreign influence. Wow. On another level, this could be his future financial solution. It has to do with his being, you know, an entrepreneur. You know, manure is more like what I call it. But it's, you know, this is a card of change. So there's some important change or some solution that brings in change. But whether or not it's overseas, it's definitely, you know, it's a very active card. I really think they're just going to try and open some doors to foreign places, because his reputation is trash, and the Trump crime family's reputation will be trashed more and more as, you know, all the lawsuits come out. You know, SDNY is just waiting for him. Cy Vance Jr. and Letitia James, they're waiting for him. Or they're waiting for January 20th, you know. So there's that. Interesting, though, as far as, I just going to get a few more cards on the future. Let's see. Yeah, so something will be revealed, or maybe a lot will be revealed out into the public. It could be a successful network of foreign connections, but it's very nefarious. Now, it could also be that that it'll be revealed. Now the key card, that opens doors, it unlocks everything too. So this could be that the future shows his financial connections foreign, you know, so Deutsche Bank and tax returns, all that could come out and be revealed to these this nefarious network, which of course is money laundering. So there's that. Okay, so I don't know how long it'll take for all this to play out. It's, you know, far into the future, but that's what's coming out. Okay, you guys, well, that's all I have for this one. Thank you so much, and I'll be back later. Okay, bye.